What up, everybody? It's your boy A.M.C. Inspires BlackSuperman, Mr. Health and Wealth, and today I'm going to answer the notorious question, why BlackSuperman? Why Superman? Why do you choose to take that title? And I'm going to start off with a Bible verse. It comes from Jeremiah chapter 29, verse 11, that says, I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you, not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. So, let's start off with this. There once was a study in the 1950s by Curtis Richter, and what he did is he took a rat, a bucket, and some water, and he wanted to do an experiment to see how long rats can survive without drowning. Now you might be thinking, what the heck does hope and rats and water have to do with anything? Just walk with me here. So in this experiment, he took the bucket, he filled it up with swirling water, and he put the rats inside. Now rats are actually notorious for being great swimmers, so for about 15 minutes they were able to swim until they actually succumbed to the bottom of the bucket and they drowned. So then Curtis Richter took the rats out of the bucket. Once he took them out, he dried them off, gave them some rest, and guess what he did after that? He put them right back in the bucket. Now this time, as the rats were beginning to swim and they began to drown, Richter actually took the rats out of the bucket, dried them off, gave them some rest, gave them some food, and then guess what he did? Put them right back in the bucket. But here's the key point of this. When he put the rats back into the bucket, they actually swam for 60 hours. Yes, almost 2 days. 240 times more than when they swam before. Now you might be thinking, well, why does that happen? Because as the rats were starting to drown, he took the rats out and he gave them hope. He infused them with hope. He gave them a chance to say that even though I may drown very soon, somebody is going to come save me. How do I tie this all together? The rats decided that if I just keep swimming, I just keep swimming, I just keep swimming, guess what? Somebody is going to save me. But in the back of their mind, they're thinking, I just don't want to drown. I just don't want to drown. I just don't want to drown. Well, guess what I do? Every single day, clients call me on the telephone. Every single day, clients call me and they come into my office and they say, I'm drowning physically, I'm drowning emotionally, I'm drowning spiritually, and guess what? I'm drowning financially. So what I do is I infuse hope into them. When I see them in person, they come into my office, I'm the smiling face. I'm the big hug. I'm the handshake that they need to give them hope. When they call me on the phone, I'm that cheerful voice. I'm that positive energy that they need to give them hope. So every single day, my ultimate goal, my crusade, is to give people hope in their finances. One thing that I do is I want to properly educate more and more people how they don't have to live in this cycle of life that's just swirling and they feel like they're drowning every single day in their finances, every single day in their debt, every single day. So to be completely honest, these men and women, they are hurting and all they need is a little bit of hope. Now let me tell you a little story. Let me tell you something else as well. One of my favorite books of all time is called Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill. And inside of this book, in essence, Napoleon Hill is interviewing the devil and he asks the devil, he says, how do you have so much control over people's lives? How are you able to control so many people on this earth? And the devil said, there's two things that I control most out of any individual. It's when they have poor health and poor finances. Well, guess what? That ties into the title of Mr. Health and Wealth. Health is something that's always been important to me for my entire life. I want to keep a healthy mind, a healthy body, and a healthy spirit. But one thing that I've come to see in my community, especially in the black community and all underserved, underprivileged communities, is that they have poor financial education. So my goal is to really push financial education into these communities because financial education and financial wellness should not only be passed down, but it also should be passed up. What that means is if I pass up financial education to the top generation, who do people listen to most? Auntie, uncle, grandma, grandfather, right? If we educate them and they instruct the rest of their family to move their money in certain ways, to put their money in certain vehicles to help them grow, guess what? They're gonna pass that down to their kids and then their kids pass that down to their kids. So my goal is to make sure we pass financial wellness up as well as financial wellness down. And a lot of you guys do know me as A.M.C. Inspires, a motivational speaker. Well, as I tie in financial wellness, as I tie in health and wealth, I want you guys to understand one thing. I'm not just a motivational speaker. I'm not somebody who just inspires. Trust me, I've had many of people come before me. We're talking about MLK, Malcolm X, Huey P. Newton, Frederick Douglass, Dr. Lane Leroy Locke. They came back in the past and they were able to help build our communities up. And then guess what they did? They passed the baton to guys like Miles Monroe, Les Brown, Eric Thomas, Inky Johnson. They gave the baton to them to inspire our generation, to get them to personal development, to grow in their spirit, to grow in their health, and grow in their emotions. Well, guess what? My time has come now. I'm Marc Cooks. I'm MC Inspires. I'm telling them to pass the baton to me because as I teach and I educate more and more people about the crusade I'm on, I want people to understand that this is bigger than me. I came on this earth for a purpose, and when I leave, I want to leave in a better condition than when I came in. Now you might ask, well, how do you do that? What is your crusade? Well, my crusade is 3 simple letters, A.M.C. That stands for Agape Master Crusaders. Agape is one of the, now agape, that is one of the greatest forms of love. That is the greatest form of love that God could ever give. And all that means is that everything I do, everything that we do as individuals, we always lead with love. And what does that mean? That means that when you see and you have the opportunity to choose the best interest of another individual, you act on their behalf. Master your craft. I believe that you were put on this earth. You were put on this earth with a special gift, with a special ability that God only gave to you. And the best thing that you can do is share it with the world and make the world a better place. Now you think about the C, crusade. It's very simple. Just be sold out to serving others. Be sold out to serving your brother, your sister who needs your help. Be sold out to serving the person who may just need a phone call, who may just need an ear to listen to. Be sold out to serving the individual who just may need a phone call, who might need a shoulder to cry on, who might need a listening ear. Be sold out to serving your brother, your sister who may need some help, who may need somebody to walk with them, talk to them, whether it be financially, whether it be spiritually, whether it be emotionally, whether they just need some help with personal development. Be sold out to serving the person next to you, because those who serve the most earn the most and they receive the most blessings. So when you put all that together, again, I'm just here to provide hope. I'm here to talk to those hurting men and women, whether they're hurting financially, whether it's hurting spiritually, whether they're hurting emotionally, but most importantly, again, as I said in my crusade, I'm here to help those financially. So the best thing that you can do is, if you feel like you're swirling and you're drowning in debt, if you feel like you're swirling and can't get your finances in order, if you feel like you're swirling and you don't have a proper foundation set up for yourself, please reach out to me. You can follow me on Instagram, BlackSuperman_A.M.C. You can follow my Facebook page, A.M.C. Financial. You can follow my YouTube page, Marc Cooks Inspires. I have different sections under there that teach you about personal development, daily motivation, financial tips. Follow those pages, and all I ask is that if you find value in this content, you find value in this information, please share it out. Please support the movement, because again, this is something that I'm gonna go on every single day, every single moment of my life, until we can truly change the world. And that's all I got for you today. A.M.C. Inspires Black Superman. You guys have a great day.
A.M.C. Inspires. Eat better, save better, live better,
And always
leave your love.
amen.